I'm excited for a new comparison type of video between two really great prop firms, and I'm talking about Goat Funded Trader and The Funded Trader. They are both doing an amazing business, and I'm creating these types of videos for you, the trader, to realize what's better for you. As you may already notice, a lot of prop firms are trying to create new programs, new rules for you, new challenge types, just so you can find something that fits you. We are different traders, and the fact that there are so many prop firms out there make our trading journey easier. So today is 15th of December 2023. I mentioned that in case that something changes on one of the prop firms. I always suggest you to go on the website by yourself as well after seeing the comparison videos. And another point that I want to make is that I want to compare them based on what I already see on their websites. So it's not going to be a subjective comparison, it's going to be an objective comparison based on what I see on the websites, of course from a trader's perspective. Okay, so like always, if you follow this series, you know that I always like to look at the websites and to try them, because if a prop firm invests in a good website that works great, it means that they have enough funds in order to pay for you as well, because it basically offers us, the traders, the impression of seriousness. So this is how the Goat Funded Trader website look like, and if you scroll down, you can see me explaining the benefits of it. I'm the content creator of Goat Funded Trader. If you go lower, you will find more information about the features of Goat Funded Trader and of course the challenge types. If you go lower, it's more information regarding the challenges and the prop firm itself. And also what I like the most, if you scroll down, you will find two accounts where you can check the spreads on the broker that Goat Funded Trader is using, which is Think Markets. And in the future, I do not want to promise anything, but it's possible for Goat to add another broker, so you won't get to trade only with Think Markets, you will get to choose. And now let's go to the Funded Trader, and I can admit the fact that I really love the team that they have. It's really playful, and I can see that they invested a lot on their website. The names, the icons, the logos are kind of great. They remind me of video games. So it's good that they created something interactive somehow for the traders and something more colorful. They have information about their prop firm, their challenge types, and also some comparisons, but I don't see Goat Funded Trader here, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to actually show you the comparison between those two prop firms. And I can see here that the brokers that they use are Think Markets as well. And I imagine that this is Purple Markets. But guys, I suggest you to actually write next to it, because not everyone knows the logo of the broker. I'm curious if we can see the spreads, like some demo accounts to see the spreads somewhere, but I believe not. Okay, so I can agree that both of the prop firms have really great websites, so it's clear from the start that they are serious and they are really involved in their business. Another thing that I want to mention, because first of all, we looked at the websites. Second, we observed the brokers that the prop firms are using, which are pretty similar. And third, where are those businesses located? I want to mention the fact that Goat Funded Trader is located in Spain, Europe, whereas the Funded Trader is located in the United States. So that being said, I'm gonna go to the challenge types and I'm gonna read all the benefits of them, and I'm gonna do the same for the Funded Trader, and then I'm gonna compare between two challenges, the most similar challenges, and I'm going to use the 100K as a reference. So if you go on Goat, everything is pretty clear. You have multiple variants that you just switch between each other, and you can see exactly what is possible and what isn't possible with Goat Funded Trader. I really like those slides because clearly you can select what's best for you. So there's a normal version and the swap-free version. The swap-free version is more for the swing traders that want to keep the trades overnight and during the weekends in order to avoid taxes. There is a two-step challenge and a one-step challenge with no time limit. For the two-step challenge, there are multiple variants. There is the Goat challenge, and I'm going to talk about it later. You're going to see that it has awesome prices and really great conditions. There is also the no time limit challenge, again a challenge that I really like. and the classic challenge, which isn't really my favorite because I tend to pass challenges slower, so the time limit isn't my cup of tea. But overall, when I look at this range of possibilities, I realize that those challenge types are made in a way that everyone can find something that suits them. And I observed something pretty similar to the Funded Trader, but before going there, I want to mention the fact that the challenges start from 5k up to 200k in almost any challenge except GOAT challenge, which starts from 8k to 100k. Besides that, any other challenge starts from 5k to 200k, and you can obtain up to 800k in capital with GOAT Funded Trader. Okay, let's go to the challenge types of the Funded Trader, and I can say that I'm really impressed because they have really interesting names, and to be honest with you, I didn't study them a lot in the past, so I'm going to act exactly like a clueless customer that enters the page for the first time and wants to understand what exactly are they offering. Of course, I have some advantages because I am in the Proform space and I can read clearly what those challenges are offering. So of course, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to understand the benefits of the challenges. And I hope that I'm going to help you with this video since I'm making it public. So if you scroll down, you can see the key highlights of all the challenge types. So there is a standard challenge with unlimited trading days. And there are some additional drawdown add-ons and EAs and trade copiers add-ons. From what I know, when it says add-on, it means that it's not included in the challenge. And when you purchase the challenge, you need to tick those two. Okay, so this is additional drawdown, 6% daily and 12% virtual maximum loss. This is for the standard challenge only, okay? And EAs and trade copier add-ons. I'm really curious if they allow the trade copiers between the Funded Traders' own accounts, or they can simply copy other accounts as well. So this standard challenge, regular, not swing. Swing is swap free, most probably. For a 100k account is 500 USD. Okay. Rapid challenge, I'm gonna go through them pretty quick. 14 days to first payout, really interesting. I'm curious about the difference between the standard challenge and the rapid challenge. Okay, for the standard challenge, you actually have to wait for 21 days. Okay, so I can observe that they created a different challenge just for this 14 days benefit. However, I want to mention something interesting and some plus at this point for GOAT Funded Trader. Basically a plus at this point for GOAT Funded Trader, because you can choose any challenge that you want and you will still have the first payout on demand, meaning that you can require the payout anytime that you want. And after the first payout on demand, and the add-on is about payouts every 7 days, so you can add the 7 days payouts as well. Another advantage of the rapid challenge is balance-based drawdown. So from what I understand, this might be the only challenge we're gonna see in the future that has the balance-based drawdown. And for the ones that do not know, there is a balance-based drawdown and trailing drawdown. Meaning, for the trailing one, it means that the drawdown moves. When you're in profit, you will still have 8%, but the drawdown will change based on the profits that you made. Of course, I believe that the balance-based drawdown is a big benefit. And I want to mention the fact that GOAT Funded Trader understood the importance of balance-based drawdown, and they don't have it only on one single type of challenge, they have it on all challenge types. And surprisingly, even on the one-step challenge, you have balance-based drawdown, whereas what I observed is that for most of the prop firms, they do not have balance-based drawdown on one step, they have trailing drawdown, which isn't the best variant for the trader. So especially if you want to go for one step, I suggest you go to Funded Trader for the balance-based drawdown. And I can observe that the rapid challenge for the Funded Trader has it too. And no minimums and no minimum simulated trading days. Another important aspect, I find this really important to not have minimum trading days. And again, GOAT Funded Trader took this seriously, and you do not have minimum trading days on any challenge. You can see here minimum trading days. 0 for GOAT, 0 for no time limit, and 0 for classic. Even for one step, you have 0 minimum trading days. Okay, there is another challenge, the Royal one, with no limits and EAs allowed. Best drawdown to target ratio. Okay, I'm curious if the Royal challenge has trailing drawdown or not. So here it says equity and balance. So the drawdown type, again, is not my cup of tea. I don't really like it. But besides that, I see the Royal Challenge good for good for traders that want to trade on news and the ones that are choosing to trade with EAs. When it comes to trading news, I want to mention the fact that, again, no matter what challenge you choose for Goat Funded Trader, news are allowed. So you do not have to choose a specific challenge in order to have news allowed. Night challenge, it's a one-phase challenge, okay, and 7 days to first payout. Again, I find it pretty cool, and no limits and EAs allowed. Okay, I find this challenge pretty nice, the night challenge, and I'm gonna compare the phase 1 and challenges and the phase 2 challenges one by one, so just bear with me until the end of the video and you will find all the comparisons. Okay, so 7 days to first payout and Dragon Challenge funded speed. Okay, so each phase has 0 minimum trading days. Okay, same for Goat Funded Trader on all challenges, and you request your first payout in 7 days. I really don't want to take the Goat Funded side, but I really do believe that at this point Goat Funded Trader has some better plans. Trader friendly pricing, okay, that's right. I can see that that's a good price. And Dragon Egg program, you can scale all the way up to 95% profit split, receive free 100k and 200k challenges, and obtain phase 2 resets for a discounted rate. Again, this is pretty cool. I really find this interesting. Now, from what I read here between challenges and what I observe here, there are some things that I want to mention. I observe some differences between Goat Funded Trader and the Funded Trader. The differences are the fact that there are some differences on how they run the challenges. I observe that each challenge has a small portion of benefits, and you can choose between which benefits you'd like to have, whereas Goat included those benefits on almost any challenge type, and the only things that differ are the targets, the drawdown, and so on, and of course the prices. Okay, so I'm going to compare the standard challenge 100k regular with the normal 2-step no time limit challenge 100k, because those are the most similar ones. So here trading period is unlimited, same for Goat Funded Trader. You have no time limit. Minimum trading days 3 days for the Funded Trader, no minimum trading days for Goat Funded Trader. Leverage 1 to 200 leverage for the Funded Trader, which is amazing, and here on Goat Funded Trader you only have up to 1 to 100 leverage. Okay, profit target 10% with 5%. Here it's 8% and 5%. So the Funded Trader stays better when it comes to leverage, and Goat Funded Trader stays better when it comes to targets. You choose what's best for you. Maximum loss 10%, whereas for Goat the maximum drawdown is 8%. Here I can see that the drawdown type is equity and balance based, whereas for Goat Funded Trader is only balance based, and in my opinion and my personal preference is balance based. It makes my life easier as a trader, but if it doesn't bother you, you can go for the equity and balance based. Maximum daily loss 5%, same here 5%. 80% profit split, and you can get to 90% with scaling, whereas for Goat you start with 75%, but you can get it up to 95% with the scaling plan. Weekly holding, no. EAs, no. And I'm not sure about trading on news either. However, for Goat Funded Trader, you are allowed to hold the trades during the weekend. You are allowed to use EAs. You can check the frequently asked questions in order to see exactly which EAs are allowed and which aren't. And about news, I do not see if you are allowed to trade news here. However, you are allowed to trade news with Goat Funded Trader with this challenge type. First withdrawal in 21 days since the first trade. However, here with Goat Funded Trader, it's the first payout on demand, which means that you can ask for it anytime as long as you made 2% on the live account. Okay, so here I can see that you will receive a bonus in phase 3 I do not know exactly what it is. Probably I assume that is the challenge fee plus a bonus. So this is the difference between the standard challenge, which I found the most similar to the Goat Funded Trader challenge, and the best one. It has really good leverage, and the price for it is $499, and the price for Goat Funded Trader is $515. And let's have a look at the Dragon challenge. What I didn't realize when I read about those challenges is that this is a 3-phase challenge. So I observed that the leverage is good. You have to make 8% in phase 1, 5% in phase 2, and 5% in phase 3. If you're a person that doesn't rush and wants to take 3-phase challenges, this is amazing for you. And I can see that here the price is the main point. It's a really low price for it. And the drawdown type is balance based, another plus. No weekly holding though, because it's not swing probably, I assume. First withdrawal, 7 days since the first trade. Okay, this has a lot of advantages. The only disadvantage is that it has another phase added. So as a conclusion, from what I observed, all those challenges from the Funded Trader and for Goat Funded Trader have advantages and disadvantages. So my piece of advice for you is to choose the challenge that has the disadvantages that bother you the least. So this is exactly my approach when choosing challenges. I just choose the ones that have the disadvantages that doesn't bother me at all. Thank you for watching. Please go and check both of the pro forms that I talked about, and see you next time on the Goat Funded Trader YouTube channel.